this actually shows up on stream. Come on, show my face, YouTube. Ain't that hard. Okay, now we're live. What's up, people? CK back again with oh my god, the lights in my eye. Yeah. But yeah, people. Hope you're doing well today. I actually freshened up today. Not in my usual Yoda outfit. But I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all having a nice day. Great day. And yeah, we're on today with a bit of Larian Games. Divinity 2. Original Sin. Definitive Edition. So yeah, I hope you can be excited today with me, because I'm excited to play this. We're going to be doing like a quick 2-3 hours stream today. Probably like 2.5 hours, just because I need to go out and do some shopping. Need to buy some eggs and stuff like that, because I'm going to be doing some... decided to try out baking today. I thought, why not? Because I've never done it before. Obviously, I did it as like a 5-year-old kid, you know, when people are like, oh, yeah, come out with the bacon. And you just stand there looking like that, like, give me the chocolate. I want it now. So, yeah, I've had a few issues trying to get this to actually start. But it's working now. Oh my God, I say it's some issues. I'm like struggling for the last like 20 minutes. Like I logged into Larian and it just wasn't... what's the word? It just wasn't saying it was logged in. It looks like it has now. So let me just put this on normal screen. And then we can get started. I also hope people like the thumbnail. I was going to go with a bit more, you know, crapping on Baldur's Gate. But I thought, oh, that sounds a bit too mean for me. Alright, let's see if this works. Pop this here. Yes, it is. No, I've never played this on PC. Oh, you're right, Captured Man. I hope you're doing well, pal. And we're just playing a bit of Larian Games. But yeah, today we're going to be playing this Tactician mode, favourite game ever. And we just check the graphics are fully like operational. Ultra, yeah, everything's sweet. It's like my favourite, best game ever, in my opinion. Like the absolute best. So we're going to be doing a campaign, Tactician mode. We're not going to be able to complete it in one day. We're not doing Honor mode because I haven't played this in about a year. And on Honor mode, Tactician's hard enough. But Honor mode, like, you need to have a set run, which I did have a set run, but I haven't got it anywhere. And I wouldn't want to be reading off a sheet of paper the whole time. So yeah, I played this so many times, probably about like... probably like 8 times before I fully completed it. I'm not counting the runs where I've like failed doing Honor mode, because that would be a million times when I was like trying to craft my own run of this game. Yeah, Divinity 2. Everyone's probably heard of this. Oh, cheers, pal. Appreciate that. It was a fun video to make, that Yu-Gi-Oh video. It was really good. Hopefully I can make some more videos like it in the future. But yeah, I've played this before so many times, as I just said. Yeah, everyone knows Larian Games for Baldur's Gate 3, which obviously is what everyone loves from them. For me, this is their best game. Like, Baldur's Gate is good. It's not Divinity 2. Like, this is their masterpiece in my eyes. Everyone says Baldur's Gate because obviously the rewards, the money and all that. But this is their masterpiece. This is like an absolute handcrafted, genius level design. And I can't wait for their third game. Their third game is going to be blown off the charts or whatever Baldur's Gate is, in my opinion. So yeah, the way this game works, it's got a combat system. So it's very free all. Pretty much you can do anything. You can use the whole area as your battlegrounds. Not fair, man. But yeah, so you use the whole grounds as your own battlegrounds. So you can set up your own effects. You can use teleports. You can teleport items there. You could turn the whole place into some fire volcano if you wanted to. You could you take barrels that are like insta-deaths with you in some places if you carry them, you know, if you're quick enough to do it. So we might try it today. I have used this on the controller before, so doing it on PC might be a bit different. So apologies if I'm a bit rusty, like I don't know any controls for the PC. So yeah, the combat system itself, let's give it a little bit of Oh, these are all custom builds, in it? What? Oh yeah. So let's go. Let's go into before we go into combat. So there's story missions like origins in this game. So you can pick an origin with all these lot, which gives you your own quests, give you your own personality and things like that. Affects like certain stuff. So like say with this one, you're the Red Prince, who is like, you know, done some cheeky stuff in the past. Don't want to give it too much spoilers. But as you can see here, in fact, I'll give you an example. Let's use his origin story so you can listen to it at the start if you want. Actually, image check if this is actually on here. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that's loud enough. Okay. Let's listen to it.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
So as you can see, we have a really cool backstory for all these origins, which I always recommend. Unless you're like doing a challenge run, something like that, on a mode, maybe go for a custom class. Though even then, you kind of want to do the origins so you can get the XP, because there's only so finite amount of quests, and you kind of do want to be leveling up as soon as possible. So I'll turn the audio mix down because I just checked and it was quite loud on your end. So yeah, these are like not only your origin that you could pick, these are also your companions if you don't pick them. So like all of them have such cool story that you can go along with, so you can still do their stories, learn about the world that way. Just obviously you preferably want to do an origin so you can, you know, get the XP. But yeah, there's quite a few. There's quite a good lot of stories. My personal favourites are like Fane. Fane's awesome. He's probably like really important to the story overall, especially learning about the lore. I wouldn't recommend him as a first playthrough though. I feel like he's much better as a second playthrough, just because you learn a completely different point of the world. So I wouldn't recommend him. And plus as well, if you don't understand the game mechanics, you will be getting absolutely battered because he's undead. So like undead lets you heal from poison, but regular healing will damage you instead. So you receive poison status, even, you know, I'm just reading it here, but you know, even if you have magic armor, which we'll go into in a second. But yeah, if you're just going into this game and you don't understand the mechanics like that, you will get battered pretty quickly. So yeah, personal favorites. Damn. Oh damn. I mean, I don't know who I want, because you have like you can only really pick like a bunch of them, really. I mean, the Red Prince is pretty cool. I don't know if I've done a Red Prince before. I think I have. I don't know. It's like when you play this, you're like, damn, but I want to chill with my boys. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So Fane's kind of off the menu, and he's also too funny to do it. Laws is a legend. Do I just go with Sybil Fane and that? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go with Ivan Ben Metz, who has got a really interesting story. I don't know whether I want to go fully into it. But pretty much, he was in the past army, which is called Lucian's army. He was like the god king of the world, ultra powerful and that. And also hunted down source hunters and stuff like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But in this game, he starts off as an assassin. A lot of people would probably make him into an archer, which we could do. But I don't feel like doing that. We'd probably make someone else an archer instead. Because I'll explain in a second for the combat. But yeah, let's just listen to, you know, his origin story.
Once I was a crusader. crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of Death Fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous Lone Wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
Alexander. But yeah, as you can tell, that's be his first mission, trying to kill Alexander. Which we could try and do. That'd be quite fun. There is ways to do it, so I'll probably show a few exploits. Not exploits, just... No, it's not exploits, it's just game mechanics, isn't it? It's not specifically... Though we'll be showing quite a few tricks for future people. Especially on Tactician, we kind of need to do it. So yeah, you have like builds that you can do. FYI, most of this armor you won't even see near the end of the game. So it's just always been quite appealed. Probably with mods you could like change it. I don't know why that cape's like clogging in. But obviously it looks all cool and that, but all Inquisitor, nice. But yeah, we'll probably make our own set. Also as well, you get Summons Ivan's Soul Wolf, so that's all quite nice. Not super great, but there are better ones. Like I can't remember which one's good. Yeah, it's not that. Madden's Song's okay. This one's the best one though. This is why Fane's probably like most known for Tactician mode. So like, literally when you just get 3 turns pretty much with this ability. So whenever this character ends a turn in combat, they immediately get a 3 turn. So when you get near the end of the game, and you've just got enough like source coming in, which we'll talk about later when we actually comes convenient to talk about and we can show it off. But that is just such a great thing to use. You can just keep spamming turns, and you just literally destroy the end of the game no matter what difficulty you want. So it turns into quite an easy game from the start, being dead hard. You've got to be a bit careful, especially on honor mode. So when you're playing on not honor mode, it's all right because you can just always plan and plan and plan. But when you've got like 1 death, 1 save, your whole playthrough is on a risk for like hours and hours, and you've got to carefully plan ahead. Also, this is good for the start of the game because in fact, I'll show when we get into it, but you can get loads of XP at the start of the game through a certain trick. But yeah, let's go back to Ben Meds. Let's change his armor. I don't like the look of this. I know it won't even matter that much. It looks super cool in this. Let's do this, but no. Yeah, let's just keep that so we can actually see his face. Obviously, skin color, make him a chocolate man. Coca, caramel. I love that description. Then ebony, cool. Fooligan, alabaster. I like the alabaster lords from Elden Ring. Bamboo, that's cool. Bisque. I mean, I'm liking the sound of biscuit so far, so we can go with biscuit. Let's go for biscuit. Biscuit sounds nice. Fancy a couple of biscuits right now. 10. I like that, to be honest. 11. God, there's quite a lot more faces on that. Actually, you know what? We'll go with this. Make him younger. Like me. So nice. So cute. Though we might not have to take that beard away because I can't grow a beard in real life. So why would I make my character have the gift that I don't have? Look at that, a Widow's Peak. We might have to give him that look because a Widow's Peak is king. Let's see if we can find some more Widow's Peaks. That's actually pretty funky, that. No, I don't like that. See, a Widow's Peak. We're gonna give him this for the Widow's Peak look, I think. Oh, we give him that. This dude looks like he's hiding a Widow's Peak, so he's joined the gang. No, this dude is excellently hiding the Widow's Peak. Alright. Let's make him brunette. I think instead they got so many random names for the characters. Hair. Yeah, I'm pretty struck because consider I'm like partially colorblind. This could end up being looking ginger or that looks brunette, doesn't it? But the beard looks kind of brown now, doesn't it? Come on, get rid of that beard. Oh god, his chin looks just like mine, except a bit more lower. We can't be having that. Some of these faces are hilarious. Yeah, as you can see, there's quite a lot more faces on the PC. I'm just kind of more shocked. We'll go with that. And obviously, preset. All right, cool. So let's talk about the melee combat here. Let's get the skills. So, like, as you can see here, oh my god. Huntsman. Yeah, let's just change this. So, like, let's go with the skill tree first. Ah, I don't need to do that. I know what I'm doing. So you have a whole list of stuff here. The way combat's split up is enemies have like 2, and you yourself have armor. So you have magic armor and physical armor. Now, you'd probably think, oh yeah, should mix it up, go with magic and physical. You don't want to do that. Scrap that, it's not that type of game. You want to go into one field of focus. So like, if you're going to go all magic, you want everyone physically doing some type of magic damage. Which you can do, you can get away with. We're going to go with physical, just because I always found it the best. It's what I know the most, and I haven't done many magic builds, except for like maybe like 2 playthroughs before. So yeah, when it comes to, you know, the old skills, there's only like one really that you want to focus on a lot. That's Warfare. Warfare is amazing, and Warfare is really good. You can, if you just pumped it up by 2, because it just affects damage all around. You also have Huntsman, which is really good for archers, because there's a type of mechanic in this game called elevation, so you can do more damage from elevated positions. That's why pre-planning a fight is so important, because you can sneak around as well. We'll go a bit of crap. There's quite a lot of good skills you'd probably want to start. Necromancer and Scoundrel are pretty good, because Necromancer means that whenever someone's in their own blood, which you'll be doing a lot of damage anyway, you're going to get healed. Scoundrel's good because it's got quite a few good early abilities. Oh, or we could just go full Warfare. Necromancer, we're going to go Necromancer. Start that healing off. Now again, this is pretty bad. You just get bartering at the start. That's pretty horrendous, because you preferably want Persuasion for your starting character. But all these are pretty decent. The 2 most important ones are obviously Persuasion for one character, your main talker. But you can split them up or all around. You do want Thievery in a lot of people, because stealing is very, very good in this game. Lawmaster's decent for identifying weapons. Telekinesis isn't great because you have teleport abilities. Sneaking's alright, not great. Bartering's really good. And Lucky Charm is like a nice bonus. So yeah, so attributes, what do we want? God, I haven't done this in so long. 2 in strength. And I think it's wit I want. Wits. I wish it would tell me what they actually do again. We can all respec. Ah, sweet. But yeah, as you can see, this game is quite intuitive. The only thing that's upsetting is that we don't get Necromancer ability. We might change that. Change Necromancer for now. Let's see. Is it? What ability do we get? Let me just check to see what abilities we get. Adrenaline point. That's actually pretty decent. So yeah, it's either that or we could go for. Wait, I forgot. I forgot to show the rest of them off. Sorry, I was thinking that was very low. But yeah, so the rest of these are alright. They're decent. This is like for your main focused fighting. But what we want to go for, I was looking for Polymorph. I was thinking, where the hell is it? But yeah, Polymorph is really good. I was thinking, where the fuck is it? Like, I can see all these. Like, but Polymorph is a really good one to start off with. It's not for the actually Polymorph changing to skills, though they are really good. So I say, for example, here, you get to pick 3 skills. Preferably, there's only one you want, because you can knock down people in this game. So like battering rams, 1. We also have this that's nice, because you can set knockdown again. I really like this one though. This is one of my favourite abilities in this game. It's so good, especially for an early game. That's decent. Sometimes you can hit it off. How did I come up with the name of Seacade? Is it a blend of sea and arcade? It's a whole mixture around, to be honest. Like obviously it was a blend of arcade and sea. Well, originally it was that my name was Seagull Boy, so that was the original name of my account, just because it's my nickname among my friends, Seagull Boy. Just because of a seagull story from when I was a kid, when I got attacked by seagulls when my dad was cooking bacon on a beach. So yeah, that was a long story that I might tell one day. And then arcade, because obviously I like arcades, though I haven't gone in one since I was like 5. And obviously gaming and that. Another thing was that I also like the name Cade at the end, because you know, Cade Skywalker from Star Wars. He's actually now renamed as Ben Solo. But Cade Skywalker is really awesome in Star Wars Legends. And also as well, I'm quite scared of like swimming, even though I can swim. So I've never really liked the sea. So I thought, why not just do something a bit funny like that? But yeah, let's carry on. So yeah, what's also really good is Bull's Horn. Again, that can allow you to immediately use ability. Increases retribution, so you do damage back. But what's good about it is you get another type of charge, which is good for knocking down people. So Battle Stomp or Tentacle Lash. You know what? Let's just go for the overkill. Battle Stomp. We'll get that later. I do love that ability though. Then talent. So you get a load of talents. A lot of them are like second choices, third choices, and that. Pardon me. The only thing is though, it doesn't give you an actual on PC. It doesn't tell you what they mean, which is quite sad. In fact, let me see. No, it doesn't tell you. God damn it. But I'll be able to like tell you when we get into the actual game. But I know most of these anyway. So like for example, if you're going a Necromancer build where it's like full melee, trying to get as much healing as possible, Leech is decent. Picture of Health's decent for loads of health. Opportunist is good because when an enemy runs past you, you can attack people straight away, so you get like a chance of that. That's really good, especially if you're like immediately surprising the enemy, getting in between. Big group, they start running, and because you've done so much damage at the start, you're just killing them off quickly. It's very good. Menomic, I think that's just for extra abilities you can stack to your settings. Lone Wolf, now that's a playthrough in itself. So there's a way you can play without companions. You just play with 2 instead of 4. And Lone Wolf is the way to go about it to circumvent you not obviously having all the, you know, in 4 companions. It doubles your action points, which is how you use abilities and movements and stuff like that in your turn, because it is turn-based this game. We're not going to be doing that because I want all my companions, because I like all my companions. Hothead is good. Escape, stuff like that. We do start off with 2, which is unfortunate. With Custom Clash, you can get away with not using it, which is alright. All these are like clued off because, again, they're there. What we're going to be doing though, even though it's not beneficial, it's just story reasons. Pet Pal, it allows you to talk to animals, which is quite good, because if you don't have it, then you just can't talk to animals, which obviously he doesn't want to talk to animals. So tags, well, these have already been set out, which is quite sad, but these are like stuff you can do in conversations. Oh yeah, I mean, mean's quite good. Talking back to the name Seacade. It was just one of those things, like I wanted it to be shorter. There was a lot of seagulls out there on YouTube, and then Seacade is literally like there's no other YouTube even close to Seacade. So it just makes it much easier, and it sounds a lot better, to be honest. But yeah, a lot of these are kind of funky. The best ones for lore, though, which is quite annoying that you can't have it as Ben Meds, is Scholar and Mystic. Scholar and Mystic are really good. They give you so much lore in the world and extra story. Scholar is just excellently really good for that extra XP, extra like story. Helps you with quests. It's just really good. But these are okay. They're not like brilliant, but they're they're fun in their own way. Ivan, Ben Meds, we'll keep that story. And there's when you can choose your ability thing. So not abilities, the sounds you make. So I'm gonna go for the cello because I like the cello. Let's get started. My name is based around capturing gameplay footage how it was intended. Oh, fair play. I mean, you got the perfect name for what you're doing there.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
I love this game so much. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm so excited I'm actually doing this on stream. I was putting it off because I wanted to do a series originally, but I just thought it'd be so much editing. So I'm just so happy I can just stream it, put it out there, and show it off because it's such a brilliantly well-made game. I might do multiple playthroughs, to be honest. I could do an honor mode if people like that after
So,
finishing it.
still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
My YouTube description breaks down what my YouTube name means. My actual name is Mike. Wait, is that Mike Tyson? No, I'm only joking.
Things I do to complete a
Fair
contract.
play. I mean, my name isn't special. It's just Sam. Oh my, it's so strange using a PC. I don't know any of the controls at all. Let me just get a little description up. Gonna be easier when I actually master the controls on PC. Yeah. Center. Where, oh my god, home is all the way over here. Rotate. That is a very weird system. What's Q for? Let's just, where's the rotate? Let's change that to that. Alright, that's a lot nicer. But yeah, it's going to be nice showing off this game. Obviously, I'm quite an experienced person playing it, though you kind of do need to sort of get into the groove of it to remember half of the stuff you're doing. And plus on PC, there will be a bit of wriggle room. Backpack. Nice. That resurrection scroll, that'd be nice, though hopefully we can not get anyone killed. But yeah, this is the main mission. Ben Medst. Your target is none other than Divine Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show our benefactor why the Silver Claw is the most feared amongst all the lone wolves. For some age of your mission, seek Magister Boris in the ghetto. in the ghetto. Speak our motto, Glachal Dumar, to identify yourself. May in the moonlight your tracks, Ruth and Lan.
Soon as we get to Fort Joy, it'll be time to have words with this Boris fellow.
Yeah, I was tempted to do honor mode on tactician, but it would have been too many restarts. Especially you need to have a real like pathing and planning before it. And I think on a stream setting, you know, I kind of want to show this game off, not be like just doing all the sorts of random stuff. So yeah, this is a tutorial area. You don't really need to do it, but I think it's a good way to show off how this game works to everyone. So like, you know, pick up. Wait, how do you move stuff? Wait. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to learn the controls. So yeah, you can move stuff. I don't know why it's not actually. Oh wait, that's so much more easier on console. You have to actually move it. So yeah, in this game you can really mess about with moving stuff around the battlefield. It helps not only with you know, combat and that, but also just messing around with some exploits and tricks and all sorts of stuff like that. We can also show our pet pal. So if you didn't have pet pal as a talent at the start, you won't be able to like. You can talk to this goat, but it'll just be like bah. But on this one, you can talk.
Eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg too. That may be so, but look at the flies. And wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns.
Yeah, most of the animals in this game, I mean, it's your choice whether you'd want to do pet pal. I mean, I'm just showing off. That's how you set off combat. Nice. Right. I just need to actually remember half these buttons. I'm so used to like maybe like E and Q actually being to turn the camera. So that'll be quite interesting. Yeah, eggs. Eggs Benedict. Half these items aren't that great, but
Did you expect a needle?
a lot of the game is very sarcastic, so you can you can just literally be laughing your ass off a lot of the times. For me, as a British person, it's like my joy because I'm sarcastic. But as well, like you know, how she said that you know about the shearing stuff like that. I'm pretty sure there's a shears around here. Where's the highlight item? There is a button that allows you to highlight stuff. Where is it? Oh my god. Trying to fucking remember half it. Highlight. Grave. Grave, what the fuck? Let's just change that to Alt. Yeah. I don't even know what a grave button is. Yeah, highlight, stuff like that. Heal. Obviously health and that. We'll show off is there skills like RuneScape in this? No, not really. I don't think it's not that type of game, to be honest. Just a lot of trickery, manipulation of the area and zones and that. Like you could kill every enemy in this game with just a barrel if you wanted to. That's how you know, fun it can be. Right, so let me show you this is actually working. Why isn't it not listing half the stuff? That's annoying. Read, so you can read this, look at that, all useless. All this stuff is just a tutorial area, but it's always nice just to grab items because we do need a bit of money at the start of the game just to set up a few tricks. But I'm only really coming off here because it's a nice scroll, a health potion on the other side there, as well as we can show off the mechanics. But yeah, that's all your stuff you can do. You can lift stuff. Now here's the next mechanic you can show off. So like, you can see here, this dude's sleeping. It's like having a little bit of a sleep. So let's just save so we don't fail this, so I can actually show off how this works. But see how you see this liquid? This is like oil. So like, you know, apply slow, which is not nice. But if you say grab it, so you can pick up most barrels.
Boring.
So yeah. There is a scroll around here. Where the hell is it? Oh my god, I miss having a highlightable item. Buckets. Rope's decent. Is it in here? Oh, that's a lot thing. Nope. So yeah, I'll show this off now. So you see where this dude is. If you infantry. You walk over to this dude. Have I even got a fire thing? I hope I have. You usually do start off with a fire. There it is. There's the electric discharge. So yeah, you can manipulate and set off all the sort of tricks in this game. Let's just put this here. Oh wait, no. You can't do that. That's quite sad. But yeah, you can manipulate this game, do lots of tricks. It should work. I'm pretty sure discharge also does it. Though this is like faint off memory. But yeah, you can manipulate the area and surroundings. It's just like a really minute way of doing it. So like cast skill. No, you can't. What the hell? Alright, no, it's just fire. Maybe it's just with magic users. That's a shame. Because I'm pretty sure you need a bow for this. No, yeah, you can't do it. Damn it. Ah, I fucked it. There's actually no fire stuff around here. Oil barrel. But yeah, that's a shame. Damn it. Jesus. I'll have to show it off in a bit then. We need fire stuff. Probably thinking that up because last time I was here I was using a mage. Because I like mages in this game. Even though the magic's probably not the best way to go about this game. Yeah, lockpick stuff. We probably should have just kept that lockpick, to be honest. It's kind of sad. Yes, okay, alright, yep, I remember what you meant to do. Alright, so here, with candles, you can just throw candles. So like, yeah, alright, sweet, yeah. My memory. I hate to do this, but I have to go. Take care, Sam, thanks for the stream. Oh, cheers, pal, hope you have a nice day. And obviously, don't worry about it, man, you don't have to apologise. Everyone's got their life to do, man. So don't worry about it, man. But yeah, let's carry on with this. As you can see, that's the way, that's the stuff you can do in this game. And since we're feeling so nice, you can also pick up candles. I know this is very strange, but you can re-pick up candles. So like, pick them up. So like, let me go and show you what I was gonna do. Turn that off, because we don't want to burn on ourselves. Drop out. Ah, oh, damn it. That's just irritating as fuck. Yeah, let me show you combat. So, like, that skill alone is pretty decent because you don't need a weapon to do the skill. Block. And obviously, attack. And as you can tell, I fucked up. Oh my god, I need a bucket of water. Oh shit, eat some meat. Eat it now. Look at that. It's the only time in the game where eating food's actually good. Yeah, that's the way the area works. You can really mess about, experiment in the game. It's just really fun in general, and we'll be doing a lot of tricks later on because obviously on Tactician makes it easier. We're also not going to be trying to what's the word? BOP, which means, you know, spending ages stealing stuff off people.
And I'm back where I started.
Which isn't nice.
Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, let's get into started off the tutorial, because that is technically a tutorial deck. Yeah, as it was said. So, there's many ways you can go about this area. You're meant to like to... Oh God, that's highlighted. But yeah, the way people go in tactician or honor mode is they try and kill all these magisters for all the XP, because they all, well, we won't spoil that, but we'll do a normal thing. We don't... The XP's nice, and it is a waste to just lose it. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh my God, there is something. Where's the gold thing? There's like a gold thing that's like worth 25 gold here. Where the fuck is it? It's on this table. No, that's not it. There it is. Alright, sweet. Because we need money. And money needs us. God damn it, I forgot. Because we're not doing it for, say we're going to go for the achievements. We haven't got like the gift bag, which allows loads of running all the time, so we have to slow walk, which is quite sad.
You're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
All this doesn't really matter. Gives the Magister a quick salute and report for duty on the good ship.
The good ship Merryweather. But you can stand at ease there, Private. You do realise you're not in the army here, don't you?
And that's where your previous history comes into conclusion.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Playing RuneScape with this game looks pretty dank. I know, man, this is an awesome game. It's one of my favourite game ever. It's just so cool. So many fun stuff you can get and shenanigans you can do in it. Plus it's hilarious. Though it is quite depressing and sad a lot of the times.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Pull at the thing around your neck, futilely. Demand to know why she called you.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens.
Let me try and read this in a mega anime voice. You recall power building inside you. Remember the wolf of your soul manifesting. Unleash it!
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace.
Alright, so just oh my god, I keep pressing that wrong button. Yeah, our trick now is... Oh yeah, I forgot. We can trade with people.
Stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
So yeah, our main thing at the moment is let's buy some basic armor, though we haven't got any gold. It's so sad. Oh my god, 49, that's even more than I originally remember. Shit. Let's go buy some basic armor. We need some clothes. What the hell? So now we have a bit of armor so we can show this off. So yeah, if we get physical armor there, we get magic armor there. And pretty much so for an enemy to damage you, they need to break your armor, which obviously should be the goal of not getting hit.
A bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You
Smart
can't
suit.
make out a face amid the mess.
Let's talk to this
Ugly
lady.
sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our
Also, as well, we need to talk to
We're
him and
extremely
open the
lucky
loot
to
box so
avoid
when
being
they
followed.
do die, we can grab their loot.
You've been collared
something I
and
just
you've been told
remembered.
why. There really is no need for
Socks,
you
oh my
to hang.
god. It's not necessarily like for the loot, but it just helps because we can set up some shenanigans early game. Which on tactician mode, you kind of need to do some shenanigans. We also take this barrel because I can kind of show off what we'd be trying to do at the start of the game. Because one of the things is, I don't know if I can be bothered actually trying to kill all these lot. It is quite time consuming. Do these. Oh my god, that is so much nicer than what I used to. On the console, you actually have to fucking manually press everything. So let's just move these over here. Get ready for that, and we can show off that trick. Though I'm a bit rusty. Me trying to actually remember how I can actually kill all these lot, do enough damage to. It's gonna be hard. As you can see, another goat. Hello, goat.
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep.
Admire the sheep's wool and ask if you might take a bit.
Haven't got any shears, have you?
That's another cool thing about this game. If you can think it, you can mostly do it a lot of the times. Bedroll, we need that so we can rest. So like, let's do that. Yeah, that heals us, which is like the best thing in the game. Oh my god, I miss being able to run. Though I have to admit, the gift bags that you get in this game are pretty OP. They're like ridiculous. Also as well, a lot of some of these items, like the rope for example, are really good. Because they can just block off a room, pretty much. So like, let's show you what I mean. Let's grab that. So for some weird reason, they like, I don't think they have a health. So like, say you can see these barrels, like one, whereas like that doesn't have a health. That just pretty much means, say here, you can just block off this entire room. And then when you do like, I'll show it a bit. Let's just put that there. And let's drop that. Pick up that barrel. But there's loads of tricks to this game. This is like a good way for early XP. It's just kind of mandatory on honor mode, which we're not playing today, but you know, it's nice to show people tricks. Let's just drop.
This again.
Split. That's why that's smaller. Why what? That's why that's gotten smaller. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and then we put the barrels here. So pretty much what we end up be doing is putting these here, and then you can block off the door. So like when the fight does kick off, these lot can't get you, so you can just keep like attacking them from far away. Allows you to just kill them, block them off here. That way you can kill all the guards in this room, because you'll get loads of help, and then you know slowly kill them, get the XP. And then set off the big major fuck up with the whole building, and you sorted. But let's talk to the companions there, show off how cool they are. The introduction. And here's my favourite one, Sybil. The legend, the queen.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Frown. Whose fate has she decided?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If she can decide fates with dice, ask if she can read the future in Cow's entrails as well.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no, but I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, it seems you and another elf engaged in an action somewhat similar to the one I just performed.
Damn, Ben Med's got more game than I ever have. Damn.
Only rather more vigorously.
Damn, he's getting that tongue action. Damn. Stare at the ground, embarrassed. You had quite forgotten about that.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
Damn. But yeah, that's another mechanic. If you're an elf in this game, you can eat bodies. You can eat dead corpses, and you can tell what happened. So yeah, that's pretty gruesome. So pretty much elves in this game are like cannibals, except not cannibals, it's eating other races. And this dude knows you, he recognizes you. He's like, is that you, Ben Mez? Can we have a snuggle?
The Magister starts, recognition growing on his face as he looks right at you.
You look just like...
The Magister's face turns white. He makes a move to step backwards, then stops himself as his hand closes on the weapon at his hip.
It is you. Ifan Ben Mesd. I remember you. You were my captain's commander way back in the war.
Oh, these lines are hilarious. Nod and say you remember him well. You never forget the stench of vile Vic.
The Magister's eyes darken. His face closes over into a cold mask.
I always knew you'd end up down low. Lower even than us nobodies in the rank and file. The higher the climb, the louder the splat when you fall. In Fort Joy, you're about to fall further than you thought possible. And I'll be listening for the splat. Happy landings.
Yeah, the game first, like Act 1, is in Fort Joy, which for me is one of the best acts in any game. Is there anything in this thing? No. That is another good little thing we could put over there. Let's just grab the key.
Lucky find.
And it's got a knife in here, which is nice. We definitely need that. This has got a journal. I don't believe that's anything good. I think they want silver so we could sell it. We should have talked to Vile Vic and get his inventory, shouldn't we? Inventory, that's what do they call it? A schematic recipe. For pies and mash, even though they don't do great restoration, that'll do us handy. We kind of need some sort of money because I want to get as much armor as possible if we're going to be showing off early XP for the game. To be honest, we don't really need to do it, but I feel like why not show this off for everyone? Because I think cooking pot, that'd be nice. It's just nice showing stuff off, especially when I actually know a game for a change. It's not like me playing it.
Clear.
Salmon pie, some shite. What about, how do you close this? Oh yeah, there. So small, so weird playing PC. Usually like play the back. Can I pick that up and not get blocked? Yeah, nice.
I've seen more appetizing things coming out.
Oh wait, I just realised. Yeah, you don't need to fight these lot. Yeah, so I was trying to remember how I used to kill these lots so I could get their, XP. You don't need to actually fight them. So yeah, cool. And I was remembering why playing dead was pretty good as a skill for Thane. So pretty much there is a woman in the next room. Don't want to spoil it. There's a woman here, a witch, who's like a villain in this game. she ends up killing all these magisters on except for the source bound people, you know, the main characters. But if we aggro all these lot into combat, slowly maneuver over here without dying, because you can die so easily by these lot, attack her, she'll wipe the whole floor, you get to keep all the XP. So useful. Did I already try that? Yes, I did. And here is Loz.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
Damn.
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Play along and take her arm with a grin. Tell the children they must be mistaken.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeve refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Say that's true enough. Shake her hand. Loz, you presume.
You presume right.
Ask if she knows anything about the murder that happened on board.
Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Tell her she ought to have a look around with you. You can watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
She's got a pretty interesting story as well. She's pretty badass.
You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
I won't spoil her story, because it is quite interesting what we find out. And we'll find a bit more about it later. Oh, this poor dog. I always feel dead bad about the dogs in this game.
You, sorcerer! Blood? No! Go! Ruff.
Name?
Say your name is Ifan. Ifan? Ben Metz. Yes, you know it's hard to pronounce.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here.
Shit, why has no one got any pants? For me? Give them to me now.
I know it. You put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to...
Do we want a second bedroll just in case? Yes.
They don't care about us.
Buckets are nice as well, but we can't really use them.
I'll give you that.
You one of them? A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
Mittens! Don't really matter how we, you know, waste the money. Fire arrows, good.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Unfortunately, oh, that's attitude. Let's talk to her.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
I'm just going to quickly share the stream, quickly. I always forget to do this, I never ever do this. So just give me a second. Pretty terribly. I always forget random stuff like that. I don't know why. I just always think, you know, it's always quite bad. I don't like sharing stuff, but I quite like this game, so I feel like at least I have something to know about it.
Can we just skip to the part where I
Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Murder.
Why would it be on there?
And I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
I should put it on the guy.
I'll come back to you, and you better be ready.
Because technically I'm going through half the random shite. Not the random shite, I love this game. Yeah, sorry about that, people. Thought, why not? I'm probably gonna get banned because I didn't read all the rules. I don't know why. I don't know why I bother even posting it on Reddit. I don't know. I kind of just want to talk to as many people who maybe potentially played this game before, because it's always quite interesting. Because in real life, I don't know anybody who's played this game. So it's always quite, you know, interesting to speak to people that have. Oh yeah, here's one of my favourite dudes. This guy's a bro. I was tempted to bring him on the party as well.
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Humour him. Let's see where this leads.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Should tell him honestly, because in real life my cooking skills is just average at best. Laugh and say you can hardly tell a turkey from a turnip.
Oh goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Stick a thumb through the holes in your garb and say these provide cool in summer.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Rubbing your chin and telling me you're trying to recall the last time you bathed. What month is this?
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
Damn it! Just what I wanted in this life! Assume a sad face and tell me you're mightily disappointed.
I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff, I'm afraid. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
You know, he's convinced me. We're having him in the party. He's taken Fane's spot.
Mad? No. Insufferable.
And it's that's my other bro. Oh. It's always cool whenever you're playing like a normal custom class. Sometimes you do it when you just have like the bros, him, and Ben Mez. And honestly, it's the coolest group ever. I love them all.
The Lord Dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
That's what he's meant to be hearing.
The ship, of course.
Quieten and listen to the sounds of the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
tell him the ship is moaning like a sick man.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close. There now, just like that. Squeak! Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news. It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. For my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Obviously, telling me shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here.
Oh, can't see, man. That's why I'm so excited about reaching Fort Joy. You haven't heard anything good about the place.
No, indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Cock an eyebrow if he's hatching an escape plan you want in.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Ah, damn. So yeah, I'll give a little bit of spoilers now. You don't get to use every companion all the time. You can use them in Act 1, but not all the time. We might use them a little bit just to show some exploits with stealing. But, actually probably will. We'll use the companions that we don't want for stealing some of the early items that we probably need. And then, because the way merchants' stocks work is each level up, it resets and gathers new items, which is really good. But at the same time, it's really OP because you can just keep stealing items. But you can only steal for one NPC per character. So, Act 1, if you're really that desperate, you could use the companions, all three of them, for the ones you don't want, for the early levels. And then when you get to the higher levels, you can just use the companions you are using just before you leave. As well as you can also kill everyone. That way you can gather all the items, because there's no effects on like the ending or the future of the game. They don't appear, most of them, in latest ones, except for important ones, which obviously I'll name. But yeah, we'll probably be doing the trick soon. Let's just talk to our last companion.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Grin and say what's fascinating is his lack of survival instincts.
Oh no, my instinct to survive is quite strong, as with all mortals. I'm not sure why you would... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
You look at him curiously. You're not sure he understands what's happening.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Understanding is all rather relative. Take this book, for example. I understand all of it, and yet none of it makes sense. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Tell him the history of this land is death and slaughter. You'd be better off not dwelling on it.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Admits that some things just aren't known. Actually, no. Ask him why he's so curious about the gods.
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not?
A little hint for you.
Now, please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Shrug and take your leave. But yeah, as you can tell, there's a few little hints to the character there. And I love playing this multiple times, especially from the early conversations, because since I know like all the story anyway, you know, and bits I don't remember, just pop in as I play it. We have to say, I'm going to say this again, because we're going to do the trick soon enough. It isn't really an exploit, it's just a way to get XP. As well, let me check to make sure I've got this. Stats, because we need that. Put that on, so we can try and health. We've literally just got to try and survive all the way up here. Preferably, I don't want to use too much. Heals 20% health. Oh my god, why is that not going?
There has been a murder, Your Majesty.
Healing.
Oh my god, why would you drink, you stupid moron? Why would that not just take off? I don't know why. Very finicky. But yeah, let's just hope we can stop poison. Rested, strength and that. Cool.
Here to register, sir. Good. You faring okay so far?
Tell him you're fine.
Glad to hear it.
He's the nicest one here. It's probably the nicest Majesty you probably meet.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Okay. No. I wanted some pants. That's unfortunate. Alright. Let's start this. Preferably we want these already moved over here. And at the same time, we need to figure out a way to attack. What we could do is possibly throw. Need another item. Target's too far. Shit. It's probably gonna bite me in the ass. Ah, shit. I just wish I had like an actual melee thing. I don't have a melee thing though. Oh, knife, 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 knife. Shit. I need that rope back. Oh, thank God. Okay. Put the rope. Put the rope. No, not the rope. Split item. Yeah, sorry for the setup here. I preferably didn't want to be messing about with the setup too much. Oh, do we really want to use all our rope? Yeah, okay. We're going to be destroying the barrels. Oh my god, alright, that's the best time. She's in the room as well. Alright, people. Oh my god. Yes! Woo! I don't even need the fucking weight. Alright, people. Alright, now we can do this. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, this is so lucky. I've never had this luck when she's actually in the room. Hopefully, this person notices as well. This is Prey. Is she in combat? Oh my god, I can't fucking see. I hope she's in combat. If not, it don't really matter. But yeah, so all these lot are going to be in aggro now. Bollocks. I could try and... let's just wait for these lot to move down here. They're not in combat just yet. In fact, we can check to see, has she moved? No, why is she not moved? Yes, okay. Okay. And then when these lot are in charge. Right, Kushti, move. I gotta put that extra rope there. Then what, we're all stuck. Just trying to destroy a door, that's never gonna open. These lot are gonna get distracted on these lot. It doesn't matter if these lot die, because they're gonna respawn. We just need to hope that we can get there so we can get these two here. Their XP as well. This dude by the door isn't too much of a worry, he's just going to be shooting archers. And we're shooting probably Fane. So we need to kind of just rush. So probably take like 3 turns. And hopefully we have enough action points left to shoot the person. I'm just worried he's going to do an electrical shock, which will fuck everyone up. Oh, don't do that, Fane. Don't be naughty boy. Oh, shit. Oh, why has he done that? Every fucking time Fane does that. Because he's got set as a mage base build, he's got access to magic at the start here. Obviously, another good thing about this game is when you pick up your companions, you can pick them a set starter class. So we'll probably go with one of two physical. Well, to be fair, we're going all full physical anyway. I don't know why I'm saying 2 physical. 2 melee fighters, like 1 a necromancer / like 2-hander. I don't know if we want to do a dual wielder. We might do a dual wielder for fun. I don't really use tanks that much, even though they're quite nice. Save again, because in fact, let's just save just in case we want to reset, because I don't like the whole access to magic. It doesn't help us, it bites us in arse. I think the biggest worry for us is we're the weakest out of everyone here. So if we can get into the fire, press bedroll, because we're just going to immediately die straight away. Don't hurt the Source Hound. Definitely got to try this game out. I recommend it. It's my favourite game ever. So fun, and it starts off like there is loads of difficulty settings, like story mode and things like that. Like I was so bad at this game when I first got it, but because I've played this so much, like I've mastered this game. Like, I haven't played this in over a year or 2 years now, and even now I remember half the stuff we can do in it to mess about. The only issue is don't fucking die. Yeah, the only issue is picking the locations we start out first, because it's set leveled all the areas, we can just end up walking into a pit that we can't exactly get out of. Luckily we're on tactician mode, so we can just reload. But if you're doing like an honor mode and you've not like got your run like on point, you'll completely just die, and then your save will be run. Oh shit, she's done ice. She's done fucking ice. Alright, we might have to reload a couple of times. That is unfortunate. She didn't even put out the fire. So we can either slip on the ice or die on the fire immediately. This is why it's a lot more nicer to have pants as well, because you have that extra 2 health. Let me have a drink. we should have enough health. Okay, let's just save it again. I'm hesitant about triggering this as well. And we use shit. Oh god, alright, we reloading again. Because if we walk too far in, we will reset, or not, we'll set her off, which will mean we lose all our XP. When really we want to target her and attack her to set it off. Should be enough. Bollocks! Oh my god. Alright, reload it again. Obviously, this isn't needed for normal difficulty. You can get fine through it. It's just when you're doing Tactician, you kind of want the XP. And also as well, I want to show this off for people. Say they're trying to do their run. Wendigo. Yeah, done it. And then we get ready to bash that the minute we wake up, because we're going to die. No, wake up!
What's happened?
Oh, thank fuck for that. And then... where's our XP to show? And we've got a level up! Yeah, that's how you get your first level at the start of the game. That. So preferably at the start. Now we can actually read this. Yeah, critical chance is good. I mean, vitality is nice. Vitality is really good. I just like going for the critical chance because also it increases our initiative, which means we can go first. Which half the time the enemy can go first anyway, because you'll be starting out battles attacking first and laying out traps and tricks, but it helps. Also critical chance is nice. But we do need to go Constitution at some point, so we'll probably be doing a bit of you know, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1. Just really focusing on that for damage. Even though this isn't a perfect build, I do have to emphasize that it's not a perfect build. It's just more like a thing like that. Oh, we didn't get a level. What the fuck? Oh wait, we got one off Polymorph. My bad. How far are we off XP? Next level, yeah. So look how much XP we got straight away from that. So we should easily be on our second level by the end of this. I don't know why I said that. I forgot about the Polymorph point. We should probably put that in beforehand. Okay, now we can go loot everything. These are all knocked unconscious, so let's just go loot. Yeah. Was that pants? Was that fucking pants I just seen? What the fuck? Give me my pants. Yay, we got pants. The next bit up might be slightly difficult, but because sometimes you can die. It's the hardest part is the next level has got a dog, which dogs early game can be a bit of a slight issue, especially if you're on the boat. Oh, you know what's also unfortunate, what we can't do as well? If you're an undead, in fact we'll show it in a minute anyway.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding. The Magister lies on the...
What we can do is... just kill her for that extra bit of XP. What the hell? Is she healing? Oh my god, we're actually missing. It's so annoying. He's using an option just to kill straight away. She has so much health. This is why you kind of need to want to do this, because you can't just win that normally. They just have so much health. Yeah, 100 XP. So you get like 100 XP for each one. That's why it's super nice, super duper nice. Should do that. And if you want a bit of extra story later, when you get Sibyl, that's why Sibyl's like a constant good one, because you know, the elf that we saw before, licking arms, this is what it is, chunk of flesh. If an elf eats this, you get like a bit of story. It also helps with finding certain stuff out, like clues and that. Let's pick that up. Who doesn't like poetry? And then let's find this. I think this book has got some money we can sell later on. I think we picked everything up, don't we? Let's go pick up our sword. And we're going to be doing two-hander just because I like it. I mean, personally, my favorite build in this game, apart from like, I mean, two-hander's nice, but archery is so fun in this game, especially with the elevation. You can do so much damage as a rogue. Go into Scoundrel and you're just doing multiple turns, doing loads of damage. Like, our main damage deal will be archers. Like, we'll have archers like fucking miles away from any of the action, while our main damage dealers like these lot will be down there doing some distractions. When in reality, they'll be destroying stuff. How much are they? Let me just check something. Where has it gone? No, they're not worth that much. Apologies. We might keep a candle actually. Destiny decent for sorting stuff out. Improvised staff, wooden taken. Nope. Shame is though, you can't get these sleep. Which is just sad. Except for that one silver there. Like, they'll drop. Oh shit, don't walk on the fire. The only thing is though, where is the highlight item button for here? It's so annoying. Okay. I'm a bit annoyed though. We should have like a sword, but it's not here. What the fuck? Damn. If it was on control, like console, I'd know the control off the back of my hand, but highlight button doesn't seem to work. Destruction toggle, highlight characters, right alt, interact. Where's the highlight items? Where's the highlight item? Oh, there is actually a highlight button on the... Sorry about this, people. Let me just search this up. This is the only thing I don't know about this game. Divinity 2. Highlight items, PC. Yes, alright, sweet. Oh, God, it's just the original alt. Is there actually not a weapon here with a double two-handed item? Maybe it's because of my alt class I picked at the start. Damn it, we're going to have to go just keep with the knife then. Jesus Christ, that is going to bite us in the arse. Not going to be able to kill these then, I don't think. Unless I just start spamming like knockdowns, which we do have like 3 knockdowns, so maybe I did do myself a favour from that. We don't really need to do this, but throw this in there. That's another effect. You can do that. As well as if you shoot lightning there, that steam cloud, it'll turn into an alt steam cloud. So that's just another show off of what you can do with effects in the game.
This thing snaps into splinters.
The hound paws desperately at its
I feel so bad for these
winces
dogs.
as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
Shout to the dog to get. It has to get out. The ship is going to sink.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls. The hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge. It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much.
Please, make it stop.
Tell the dog you're not the one who did this. You'd stop it if you could.
The dog whines and continues.
I feel so bad for all the dogs in this game. I thought along the branch, I thought I was going to get a cool ass weapon. Damn, I actually fucked myself in the ass by, you know, sorry YouTube for the fruity language. Is that what they say? Or is it French? Pardon my French.
Need to get off this wreck, quick.
But we definitely needed that item, and not item, a weapon. And we haven't got a weapon. We've just got sadness, tears, perspiration, and tears. There you go. Yeah, let's try. I think we can kill these lot anyway. It's simple. They haven't got armor, one of them.
Well, onwards and upwards.
Oh, as well, super annoying is you got the fucking. Oh, this fight's gonna be a bit ropey without an actual proper weapon, not a knife.
Divine Grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
Motion to destruction around you. What's going on? What has he seen?
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
Snarl, that's right. There's a mutiny. If he wants to see his family again, he'll stand down. Yeah.
Go. Do what you must.
Why do we get all fucking every other item apart from what we need? This is when at one point I probably would have loved. I would have absolutely loved type of thing. Shit. We got 4 knockdowns. It's not bad. Shit. Four damage. Nice. Nice. Oh, we should have traded with him. 200 XP. Coolio. Can we even... I can't even see because of the fucking thing. Let me move this camera. 26. Ugh, we're not doing that. We'll eat a dog anyway. I like dogs. No. So yeah, people were hoping to see a dead dog. I'm afraid it's not happening here. Not on my watch. if I can help it. Though the game might not help it. There's a lot of animals cruelty in this game. Not from us though, luckily. Yes! That's... Give me that fucking face. Look at that. 3 health. Also as well, very easy to just... Oh cool, just pick that up. Thought you can just do that. And up here, we can talk to our friend. Goodbye, my Fane. You have been the one. And then we can read that. I don't know. But yeah, oh wait, let me read that so I can tell you what. Death Fog barrels. So yeah, in here, if you was Fane, who is, as you can see here.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
There's something familiar about the way he holds that book.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it. The elf. He's the elf that was reading the book.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
That's heartless. He could be saving people right now.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving. And I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go, swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
So yeah, skeleton. But yeah, if you play as him as your origin class, you can do a nice little trick. Though I can't remember if you can do it yourself without him, without being an undead. Though I doubt you can. Actually, no, you can't. You can't. I just remembered. So yeah, I'll show you what would happen. So if you rush over here, as you can see, Death Fog and all that. Let's just save this, and we'll show you what happens when we walk in Death Fog.
The marking on the door was you press your
so you press this as quickly as possible. You start running. You have to click as here as possible. Let's try and grab that barrel. Because I'll show you what happens. As you can see, you're thinking, oh, that looks nice. Instant death. Now, if you grab those barrels straight away, you can end up killing like Alexander, which is the main guy this dude's after, at the start of the game. Get all loads and loads of XP, and pretty much be stacked for the rest of the game after that. Not the rest of the game, just the start of the game. I don't know why I'm saying the rest of the game to make it sound like it's super OP. Good part of a sword, let's just grab that. It's too bad we can't get a Death Fog barrel. I love having like, I can grab like 2 of those at most. I don't know if you can grab 3 of them. You have to be ridiculously quick. It takes like a setup of like, you've practiced it. to get enough to get 2. You know, or if you're speed running, like most, I presume most speed runners will run there because it's just so useful for getting through the game quicker. You know, getting that XP, and I think Alexander drops an item as well. That's really good. Lots of people love Baldur's Gate 3. I couldn't super get into it on consoles. I might play on PC because I'll probably be able to get into it there. It's just so many options, and I don't like rolling the dice. I hate that. It's just like, let me show my genius by planning a game. Can't plan anything that way. I got a candle. Let's just throw that there. Damn. Fuck. Oh, look at that, we get these little cool ass horns as well. Set bleeding. In fact, let's just... Where's the fist? Ah, bollocks, we don't have the fist anymore. Look at that, looks pretty cool with our horns. Fireball, nice. Power of a candlestick. Take that with us. Another trick you can do, if you attack these lot before the next bit happens, you can get some more XP. Let's just save this so we've not set this off already. So let's just grab our bow. What the fuck? Why am I getting dust there? Ah, shit. That's just upsetting. No, it doesn't matter. I do like water barrels. And I think they drop some sort of loot, probably like a tiny bit of gold. But we're going to be stealing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Can we just throw there? Now let's just see. My curiosity is going to get the better of me. I've died here before, so this is kind of sad. Especially when we're throwing away beautiful... Oh my god. How's there fire still? The fuck? Some gold. I do miss the running thing you get in the gift bags. So upsetting. And we'll try not loot as much as we can after this. We just need a bit of a head start on money. Because money makes the world go round. But we need it so much that we don't know why.
Shut your trap here. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
Said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Call the dwarf a yellow-bellied coward. You'll return to lower deck and check for survivors.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Save this because there's another battle coming up.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. Let them wait! Void Woken!
Did I swap? Ah, shit.
These beardless bugs won't sink a ship on my watch.
Just more XP, but why not? And plus, it's always nice helping them. They do remember that you've helped them. Oh, it's just so awesome. You never get to see them all fighting together.
Let the games begin.
Adrenaline, another cool ability.
They who are about to triumph. No telling where there might be more. We need to move.
He's hungry. We don't have much time. We may have
We need to wait.
And we have leveled up.
There's no time.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
So the Order's right about one thing. We attract Voidwoken. Am I the lone survivor?
And that is the official tutorial. Now I'm gonna go get a glass of water and have a little what's the word? A little toilet break. So I'll be back in a second. I'll probably be playing for like 8:30 because I need a bit of shopping today. Just give me a second. I'll go fill up a more luxurious Aquaphora. What? Aquaphora? No, what? Right, I'm back. I'm back. Just have a bit of popcorn. I haven't eaten today yet. Actually, no, I had a yogurt before. But yeah, now not a tutorial. It's obviously Fort Joy, which is, I keep forgetting the E is not to rotate the camera. But it is quite a huge map. So at the moment it doesn't look it. It's like absolutely huge. Game separates into like 4 acts. So like Act 1 is like gathering your paces, learning the game and that. Second one is when the map absolutely goes into a giant meltdown. It's probably like one of my favourite maps ever because everything's so cool. You can do so much stuff, so many quests. This is nice in general. That water looks delicious. But yeah, I think today for the rest of the hour or hour and 10, 20 minutes we'll do, maybe 30. We'll just go through some of the place, our ideas. We'll show a bit of stealing off. Get to know the vendors. This is our first teleportation.
Imagine having the gall to want 100. Imagine having the gall to want 100 generations gazing at your own face.
This is Brachus Rex, who's like one of the biggest villains in the game and the history of this world. He's one of the biggest reasons why people hate Source users. He's like ultra evil. absolutely gargantuan arsehole. But yeah, that's our teleportation for the game. We'll level up in a second.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Tell him his parents taught him well, I should stay away from you.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Say you must be or you wouldn't be here.
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Tell him they may well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
Ask him if his parents know where he is.
They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off the shore.
He didn't die.
Ask him why he doesn't seem scared.
I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Say you survived the Voidwoken attack by the skin of your teeth. You should really find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
I know it's pretty awful in this game. Like the game doesn't hold any punches. You'll find a lot of horrible stories in this game. And it's just sad that that kid's obviously has to grow up in this world.
This won't be of any use.
God, I miss being able to run. And here, I would love a teleport one as well. We don't have a teleport spell at the moment. We could go with the teleport spell actually, if we can do it. Oh yeah, I said it wasn't our level. So, one. Again here, this is super good. It's just kind of what we want. I mean, two-handed fighting's alright. You do kind of want it, it's just not mandatory. Oh, it is mandatory in the after later on. But if you look here, you just get a flat damage increase. That's huge. Whereas that just gives you like 5. This will keep going on, so all your physical attacks will just do insano. The only thing is though, we kind of need to see what we want here. Kind of want that. Let's go for Necromancer. We also want Scoundrel as well, just because that's super awesome for general use. Also as well, there's a lot of definitive options when it comes to like the best in class when it comes to your best skills. I mean not best in class, best like races. So like the two best ones are like Elf and Undead, and then like Humans and Dwarves after that are kind of like the back burner of crap. Just because they're not like bad, it's just the fact that they don't have a lot of uses. Like Undead, you can get a Death Fog barrel, which is awesome. You also get the Time Warp if you feign, which is like the best source ability in the game. OP, bordering on the best ability ever. And then, I don't mind saving it there. Yeah. So you can sneak, which is going to be super useful. Don't know why we're sneaking here though.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. We made it to shore. Glory is mine.
And elves get an ability that allows them to get more action points. You also save yourself the trouble of being able to eat people, so you can just do all that information, helps with quests.
Worms take you. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, knockdowns are pretty OP in this
I thought the
game.
bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. The face is familiar. What's left of it? He was aboard the ship.
Yeah, I'm still debating who I want as my companions. Like Loz and Sibyl, like guaranteed I love them in the party. And then it's just Fane. Oh, this dude.
Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
Sir Laura, the Knights.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great Acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great Acorn is returning in all its wrath. What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great Acorn's vile servants, it can do so again. We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe. Egads! It speaks our tongue, Quercus! Hush before... What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great Acorn waits for no one.
God, what a pain in the ass. Read that. So yeah, that's Sir Laura. He's like a bit of DLC. Not super important that you have him. You don't really gain anything really from having him, and he's more of a pain in the ass than that. But we'll try and keep him alive for lol's sake, because he's quite funny. And he did grow on me, even though I spent ages trying to keep him alive because he kept dying at random points. Because he can just die to fire or on himself, so I've built the board with. The Red Prince. We'll probably take him now so we can start robbing people. So yeah, I'll show you the 2 companions that we're debating keeping. That way we can, you know, maybe let people decide for next time who I'm going to keep.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red colour. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Greet him heartily and say you're glad he survived the shipwreck.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, 2 smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you're glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand idly by when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Now then, if there's nothing further.
Ask him what he's doing here, standing on that rock.
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Say you see a bunch of bad ways to die.
Quite. Which goes for the dry parts round here too, I imagine.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities, and shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I like this one. Someone who had an empire to lose, telling me don't run with that kind of crowd.
Well, more's the damn pity, isn't it? For I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer. Of course you know me.
I don't, not too soon.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
I'll put this down.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Invite him to travel with you. Maybe you can help him with his throne back. What? Maybe you can even help him win his throne back. I thought it said with. I don't know. You to read.
A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Oh, shit. And we go with a bit of a...
Do not take my elegance as a mask for frailty. My blows shatter shields.
Don't want
and my
magic.
thrusts pierce armor. If a warrior you need, the warrior you'll have.
That's what we are at the moment, pretty much. I can't remember whether a shield's actually that good. I can't remember using it that much, but I can remember like I think I had 2 archers, 2-handed, one. I just can't remember who I had as my 4th character slot. What I used. Let's just go for a shield for now. I haven't seen the use a shield in fucking donkey's years.
I offered the perfection of the blade, and you seek the perfect. Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're away, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Nice. Now, realistically, you do want to pick everyone up because they all have their inventory, which is... So, like, they all have different bags and stuff like that. That's why a lot of the time you're messing about, switching around, and obviously, these don't grow on tree, these resurrection scrolls. But at the moment, we'll just grab them anyway, so I decide who I actually want in the party. But I don't know, they're all pretty cool. I mean, I love the Red Prince, he's so funny. And he grows on you as well. Like, it's not like one of those games where the characters stay as the character for an entire bit. Like, you really do affect the character in ways that, you know, you don't see just yet. Like, it goes from a pompous conqueror arsehole. He's not arsehole, a bit of a dickhead, I'd probably say. That's what it's more like.
Maybe my luck is about to change.
Oh no, not this cat.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
This cat's a nightmare.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
Insist that you aren't following it, it approached you.
What? No, that can't be. I can't... Hey, stop following me.
That's the cat, it's feeling okay.
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose...
He's a nightmare to keep alive. He's worse than Sir Laura. Sir Laura's a nightmare. At least Sir Laura levels up. This dude will get shot by everything. So that's why he'll probably be a load of reloads. We'll try and keep both of them alive. It is a nightmare. And we might have to break a quest or two. Just to make sure he does live.
I found something.
And because we haven't got a shovel, another good thing about the lizard class is they can dig.
One must put in due effort.
Which obviously isn't useful anywhere after the mid-game, but it's useful to start. I've died so many times to this dude. Let's just... Not guaranteed, is it? Oh, Christ. This dude can do a lot of damage, so we have to just make sure we do it. Poisoned. That's what I'm fucking worried about. Luckily, he gets knocked out as well. Yeah, the only issue is he'll keep getting health up each time he does that.
I'll yield to none.
We do need to kind of, yeah, let's just use poison. Not poison, I'm worried about getting poisoned. Right, we didn't get poisoned, for Christ. This dude can kill you sometimes. I remember on an honor mode playthrough when I was testing it out, and I didn't have like a companion with me, I just died, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Loot! Oh my god. Also as well, armor protection protects you from like poison and stuff like that, so it is quite nice. We just killed him obviously for XP. The next area we can go up to, we're not going to explore fully because it's got a hidden enemy at the end. Not a hidden enemy, they just spawn straight away and it's like, Jesus Christ.
I've spotted something.
Yeah, there it is.
I need to dig here.
I'm not opposed to manual labor, if so.
I think they've got something decent here. I can't remember what. Yeah, armor, Darling bow, which is useful for range companion. You don't need to really worry about loot. We're going to be stealing soon enough. Which you're probably thinking, what? You're going to steal? Why? That's illegal. And I'm like, I know. I'm a demon. I'm a cretin. Oh, we will be showing off some tricks soon once we get our teleports going on. That is definitely a thing I'd love to do today, so we can show off the full tricks. Though we could just show off thievery today. That sounds nice.
I wonder where this leads.
Here is our creepy friend doing some creepy shit.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face. Bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
Cough politely.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh. It's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
Admit that you're surprised to find him here. Why did he head for a prison island?
It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip.
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Ask what his business is with that body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Ask why he needs to make a mask.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features.
Tell him he's washed up on the shores of Fort Joy. This is a prison. He's not traversing anything.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I have important things to do on Reaper's Coast. I cannot simply sit about waiting for the rest of you to die so I may continue my business in peace. No, I may be an eternal, but my patience has its limits. Indeed, I may be the only eternal. My people seem rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pits oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
A future location. An Eternal, what is that? Some kind of cult?
A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them.
Ask why he's still here. His people have vanished.
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact, or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate.
Sorry for all the dialogue. It's just, this is such an interesting character, and he relates to a lot to the world. So we learn a lot about the plot this Fry. Where do you think his people are? In some other realm?
Well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them, wherever they are.
Sounds like he needs a companion. Ask if he'd like to travel with you.
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
Nod. It could work out well for both of you.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard...
Let me try and look at my notes. I need to figure out what the fourth character is, because I can't be messing about making them both melee.
Enterprise of yours.
I need 2 notes. I haven't got them on my phone, so I'm going to have to get a book out. I write crap in. No, that's the Lone Wolf one. No, that's my build. I had the magic build is so random there. What the fuck? You know what? You know when the date of these notes are like fucking 2021. Jesus Christ! I can't believe I wrote these years ago. I'm absolutely a spud. Ah, here it is. Oh shit! Oh, this is quite fun. So we have, the options I've got in there from like 2 lists I have. Oh damn it! I took the comment section off. Is obviously we have the bow people and that. From what I wrote down, I think I saw like 6 lists of builds from back then. But we can have an option here. We could like make him like my environment build, which is like just messing about the environment and fucking about with that. Or we could make him like a summoner. I love summoners, so we'll probably go summoner because that's fun. Let's
Much
do it.
magic? I was controlling the powers of the universe while your people were still doing whatever it is you used to do. What speciality?
Oh shit! I want to make him, and because I've done 2 archers before. 2 archers is really good. Yeah, let's just do.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Splendid. Very well. Let's be.
Let's see what builds you get. Yeah, totems. Oh, yeah, I fucking love totems. It's so fun. So the way these work is that say at level 1 you get this little tiny dude, but when you get it to like rank, let me get it up. When you get summoned into like 10, it'll just be like this big giant fuck off creature, and then you use abilities. Where is it? No, that's not it. That's all right, but the real abilities are where you can boost its attack. That's really decent. It's not super like the most OP thing ever, but it's always fun to do it. Especially if you get to a point where you have access to like everyone's getting abilities and that, and you can spare the excess stuff. That way you can just go around. How do you go alone? These are just gonna get poisoned. I don't think we don't really need to go up there at the moment. Yeah, we'll leave that for next time. Anything up around here? No, there's nothing here. Yeah, we'll go up there later. There's like I think we can't just fight just yet. We probably want a full party. Damn, I can't remember the mage builds at all. We'll see what our fourth one will be. We'll probably switch him into like a range build as well, because I like range so much in this game. Though we could switch around because we can respec in this game. So we have quite a few options. Go up there and grab that in a second. I knew there was a way up there. We got about 30 minutes. 40 minutes, so we'll go and show off Thievery before we level up again, because we don't want to do that just yet. We want to have pick that up.
Rubbish.
Oh, look at that, we're nice and warm. Oh. Funny how a skull is worth more than a... But annoyingly in this game, the cat will get sniped by like archers for God knows reason. It's just like, why? Why does it do that? God knows. That's a baby you don't know. I skipped that for now actually. We can skip this encounter by going over here.
Now where should I put this one? Hey mister, it's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Oh, I always feel that bad for the children. So yeah, here's Alexander. There he is. There's Dallas. You can throw like a death fog here. Kill all these. Get an absolute bucket load of XP from him. And if you hit her, I think she drops a hammer. So you get literally this hammer that is legit like the best thing in the game. I'll try and look it up. I won't instigate that right now. And see if I can do it normal ways, just so I can show you the hammer. Because it would be pretty cool. Most people just use the death fog method. So it would be kind of interesting just to be able to show people, you know, that. Oh, we need to talk to her, but we don't want to set off that.
We'll save again, because we need to do it.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo. Have you seen him?
Apologise to say you haven't.
Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
So yeah, let's go rob stuff. Oh shit, don't go here because they'll just rope you into a game of cards. And then you lose your money, or they'll threaten you and then you'll die. And we don't want that. Shiv.
Our shield speaks, Quercus.
Should we'll talk to you next time, my buddy.
She ain't coming back.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your big blue just to this road. Mummy's right.
It's the teleport guy. He'll run over to you in a minute.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Say, of course you aren't. You're talking to him.
Oh, very droll. Listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards, and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Ask him what he's planning.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get
And
killed.
that beautiful bird.
I don't know if I believe
The bird
it,
of gods.
and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Tell him you want in.
Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location. It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go.
Shrug, he certainly had worse.
I'm glad you're of such a mind. I never was one for gore myself, but never mind. I've got the plan and you've got the brawn. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
Alright, who's going to be the best one to rob off first? I'm just worried about instigating conversations. We don't want to set that off too early.
So this is Fort Joy. What a crumbling disaster.
Go around. We can get our books here, so let's get our necromancy books. I think you get poisoned, so we have to make sure that doesn't happen. She gives us diseases, and we're like, no, please don't.
Leave me. Go.
Thievery required. Shit. Does no one have thievery? Oh, no one has thievery. Shit. I forgot you needed at least one. Oh, we need to find some items with thievery. I can't remember what shop vendor does. We'll go up here. In fact, we could go get laws.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Tell him to go right ahead. What's the worst that could happen?
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting. Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
Please tell me you got. Ah, shit.
And what you after?
Who the hell has got a thievery item? Fuck. Let's just go and teleport here. We'll get lost, and then we'll go back into a cave where I think I can find something.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Thievery, items, Fort Joy. I need 1 thievery.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were Iffen Ben Mest, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
So you're not sure you fell into the water and were nearly lost?
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
Tell it was a strange voice that seemed to want you to
I
survive.
heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Hey, we're not doing this, Ben Mez. She's a legend. Gently call out to her and ask if she's alright.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say, Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out. Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what. Ah, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit hospitable.
Waggle a rackish eyebrow and ask if she's applying. You should make yourself at home.
Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Ask her who or what she was hosting a few moments ago.
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Say you heard the accommodation was exceptional and had to see for yourself.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Say that sounds like a good idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal,
This is where it gets a
whatever
bit
your little black
finicky.
heart desires. So, what'll it be?
Oh, fuck. Lore-wise, you want it to be a mage. But... Shit. We could make her an archer. That sounds like a good idea, to be honest. We should have made our guy an archer, I think. But... no. I'm so tempted to make her an archer.
Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism's kinda my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty while we're at it. What sort of magic are you interested in?
This might be good. Yeah, let's go for a witch.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best.
Physical damage, she heals, that'd be nice.
Come on, then.
I find any bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift. This is not your business, long pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this'n. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share. Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Roll your sleeves, nothing like a fist fight to clear the head.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Smirk, that makes it all the sweeter.
I'll wipe that grin off your ugly mug, mate. Learn to mind your own beeswax.
Shit, they do a lot of damage. I should have took a look at what she's done. That's good. That's really good. Why has she got an extra? Oh yeah, it's just one ability. That's nice. Oh shit, you need to do it with a dead body. I forgot about that. It's not good.
I'm ready.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
Tell her it was nothing.
She smiles, warily.
I won't forget your aid, friend. Perhaps I can be of aid to you.
Ask if she knows any way out of the fort.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
So you'd like to know who's in charge around here?
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
Ask how she came to Fort Joy.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken. Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
That's the one issue with this, though, is depending on who the NPC is closest to, they'll just go and talk to that person, which can be a bit annoying. Especially if you need a dialogue check or something like that. Go follow her. Where's that cat gone? The cat's not dead, is it? I think the black cat's dead. Oh wait, no, it's near the ladder. It's not dead, thank God. And then we go talk to her. Heal this dude.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And a poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Don't to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadabra, don't you? Fine. Who needs you?
Remind him that without you, he'd still be dying or dead.
Fat chance.
I'd wrestle death to the ground and make him scream my name for such a dainty toe in the Hall of Echoes. All you did was save the bastard a good beat down.
Ask what he did to get himself laid out so badly.
Ah, I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. I got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it. Why don't you take it? If they offer you a round of cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the Sparkler. Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filched it from that hog Griff himself. Careful though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
No, she's Rossi.
Our healer's walk is never done. Unless everyone's dead, of course.
Oh my god, there it is, my favourite ability. Oh, this poor dog. I don't want to cry right now, so we're going to talk to him next time, I think. Let's go in here and hope we find a thievery item so I can at least show off this.
All you need is a strong constitution.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Now I need to be careful, because a certain someone could set themselves off and get upset.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
Salute and ask his permission to enter the premises.
Military, are you? Be at ease here, and well met. Let me know if you need any armaments. I offer them to a fellow serviceman at a few coins discount.
This time he's got a fucking some type of thing. Shit, he doesn't. I need to watch out and not level up. Why does no one have thievery? Why does she have... Why does she have the same stats as me? What the fuck? He doesn't have it. They won't have it. Let's go and talk to Sibyl. Hope she's got thievery. But first, actually, we need to talk to the Dreamer, because she will kill the Dreamer if we don't do that first. There she is. The woman of my dreams. Make sure this dude doesn't fall asleep. Huh? First robbery.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak.
Very well, tell me has your permission.
Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a grovelling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. After about half an hour, they wake up and begin to discuss what they saw in their dreams. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer.
Smile and tell him he couldn't help but overhear some of the nuggets of wisdom he just received.
You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose.
But though this sting-tailed fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side, and they've visions of me on the throne.
Tell him your little faith in visions.
That's because you haven't seen that other world in all its glory. It is majestic, fit for a prince. Oh, I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer, a greater one, a more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too, if I chewed that much Drudanay.
Oh, do hold. What? But it was... Please, tell me. Tell me. Why did you wake me? I was so close. So... Huh? What?
Alright, that wasn't a research thing. Oh, we're gonna have to cut one from the party. Do we cut the let's cut the Red Prince for now because his story isn't super involved at the moment. So we might take him for the next area. So sadly we will be missing his knockdown. Let's just take the Red Prince's stuff. Let's take the backpack because we need that.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Your loss.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
You know better than to approach a woman with that level of intensity in her eyes. You wait, you watch.
She freezes under your stare for a moment, then whirls and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking.
Tell her true. You are Ifan Ben Mest of the Lone Wolves, and you can see she's had extensive professional training in the ancient empire.
You can see quality, but lone wolves, amateurs all. Also, I thought, you do tread on soft paws, Ifan.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her, the needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Ask how she got that scar.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this living scar into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
Point out that you are not that lizard.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Make her an offer. Instead of killing you, she could join you.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
So you're planning your escape and you need people with talent like hers.
Escape? tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Remind her you saved her from certain death back on that ship. Just saying.
Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? Yumi and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
Ah, fuck. There's so many options with her. Archer, because she can just do a million turns and destroy the whole field. Or dual wielding finesse, where she can rip people to shreds. Oh my god. Let me have a look on that list I had before. Let's get my notes up. Okay. Spell. No, dive on elf. Yes, okay. It's elf. Wait. Elf, yes, okay. You know what? I'm gonna make her an archer. May as well.
My grace and finesse could make a cat's fur go green with envy. Go on, give me the details.
I'm all sick as well.
Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Seville in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For them.
My favourite companion in this game. She's just awesome. Why would she get it in Lore Master? Fuck! Why does nobody want Thievery, for fuck's sake? Jesus, we're going to have to level up, I think. That's a fucking annoying piss take. We can't take her to talk to him now anyway, she'll just murder him. Because she's a bit loco. What can we say? We like our ladies a bit loco in this game. I don't know what that says about Loz, because she's even more loco. Loco, crazy.
I've spotted something.
Oh, my unlikely
Please give me
friend.
something good.
What do you need? I hear of no escapes. In this case, it gives me... Wait, before you go. I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
A severed head. Nice.
Thank you.
I'd talk to her.
Thank you for your help with that, thug.
She bows.
Ah, shit. Up there is frogs. Where's the little kid I need to talk to?
Ugh, a human. You stink.
Ask if the child, if she isn't also a human.
No, I'm a lizard. I just didn't grow my scales yet.
Play along and say how right she is. She must have been mistaken.
Yes, you were. Now get human.
What? Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword.
Rear up into the most fearsome posture you can muster and roar like an ogre.
I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again. You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me. Ready?
Stay set. Let's just go get the spear. We'll try and find a thievery item next time because we need to level up to do that, I think.
You found me. Okay, wait. Let me hide again. Go. Oh, wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce. It's INTRODUCE.
You're back. And you brought... What was this?
This again.
You! Tell me true. Stand you with the Source Hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex?
Tell him you're in neither camp and quickly bring him up to speed on the last 1,000 years of history.
1,000 years? Gods, the walls of this pit have leached a whole millennium from me. I haven't seen a living soul in all that time. What a strange notion.
Ask why he's strapped down here.
A wicked king it was, Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought it... Good sir, you have set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit... Blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet. A spell most terrible. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex, may maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you? Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity. I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am. Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Yeah, here they are now, using all sorts of barbaric stuff to do damage. And here's the staff, as you can tell. And the spear, I mean, it's actually super OP. We put that on, and that'll be our major weapon for quite a while. While we, you know, go around the island. But yeah, I think that'll be all for today, to be honest. Just for the fact that we've got quite a lot to do on the map next. I actually want to change it off. But yeah, the next goal next time. Sorry for the short stream today. I think it was like 2 hours or 3. But next time will be a longer one, just because it'll be a lot of leveling, carefully going around the whole map, cleaning up mobs, doing thievery so we can start getting our skill books that we need, so we have access to all our abilities we'd want. Preferably, I'd probably want 2 necromancy spells that come to my mind, a tentacle one from Polymorph. And we also need a couple of ones for archery for here. Also get the bow from Ben Med's quest. And then we'll probably get into Fort Joy Tower, you know, the prison side of it, kill everyone there, and then get to the swamp, and that's where we'll probably end the next stream, or depending on how fast I get through it, we'll do that. It's really fun doing this today. It was quite enjoyable, and we just saved this and actually put the full camera on. Oh, cheers, pal, and thanks for watching the stream. See you later, pal. But yeah, we have got a huge plan next time, and I'll come up with a few more stuff, because we had to find a thievery item, because I'm not putting thievery in everyone. Oh, my hair looks dead fluffy. That's nice. But yeah, the goal for next time will literally be getting all the XP we need, getting through the areas. It's a lot easier than I remember, and that's probably just because I have so many, you know, a lot of experience playing that game. It's probably like one of my most played games ever, besides like Oblivion or Mass Effect or a couple of odd other games, or RuneScape. I mean, I put so many hours in RuneScape. But yeah, that will be it for today. It will be more streams of that soon. I don't know whether the next stream will be Dark Souls 2 or Divinity 2. Depends which ones I feel like doing, because I'm really in a mood to play this game. But yeah, people, thanks for watching. Subscribe if anybody watches this in the future, wants to stay tuned to the future streams, because I will try and actually give a heads up beforehand, rather than just giving a heads up like an hour before I actually stream. I'll probably like to start putting a bit of a schedule up. But yeah, people, I hope you all have a great week, an even better day, an even better year.